What is your biggest regret in your GD career?
Oh, my biggest regret is to not start grinding out Extreme Demons when I was younger. Why am I beating RGB when I'm 39 years old when I probably could have gotten through it in like 27 if I would have just dedicated myself? Like I could have, and then I could have been like near the top of the leaderboards. I could have been like, that could have been crazy, right?
Yeah.
Now that I know what I'm capable of, and why I'm kicking myself in the butt because I thought everything was so impossible. My progress was so slow. And clearly I wasn't a pure GD content creator until like 2021 or whatever.
Yeah.
But still, like, I dreamed, like, man, imagine how good it would be to be good enough at this game to beat Sonic Wave. That's impossible for you. You'll never do it. Like, why didn't I just grind it out back then? Obviously, it would have been with a mouse. It would have been way more awful. But I could have gotten the skills to be able to beat things like Sonic Wave and Yada when I was younger. And I really wish I would have started that because maybe right now I could be beating, obviously with my age, I wouldn't be beating like crazy hard. I wouldn't be beating like top levels, but maybe I could be like trying to beat something like Zodiac or something like above that in difficulty, like in my current state right now. And maybe I could just be a lot better at the game. So I definitely, my biggest regret is to not start grinding out harder levels earlier and to not put as much emphasis on that. Like I wish I would have just started streaming Extreme Demons in like 2017 and never stopped.
Okay.
That's about it. Other than that, I don't really have any regrets. Like in terms of content creation wise, I mean, obviously there's I wouldn't really call it a regret though, but there's always those moments of like, you see like a really neat idea for a video pop up. You're like, why didn't I think of that? Like, that's like, I don't know if that's a regret, right?
Yeah. That'll always happen with content creation.
Yeah. So that stuff like that happens. But like, yeah, my biggest regret is to not grind earlier. I really think I could be much better at the game at this point. But I mean, all I can do is keep pushing forward now and seeing how good I can get pushing into my 40s.
Honestly, same. That would be one of my biggest regrets is, okay, it's a running meme on our channel that I always bring up Zodiac when I talk to people because that's what I've been going for the last 6.5 years now.
Oh yeah, it has been that long, hasn't it? Wow.
Yeah, and that's my biggest regret is going for it. It falls all the way down and just still going for it for some reason. Like my problem is I fell into a trap where I started liking the level. And I think I'm probably one of the few people that'll give it a 10 out of 10. Like the level is so fun. The rhythm compared to the gameplay is, I don't know, it's just the click pattern like the click pattern with the song and the decoration is very nice the entire way through. I like that it's long, so when you're reaching the end, it's like, holy crap, I could do it, I'm getting far. Like, I don't see any downsides to that level, and my biggest regret is still going for it after this long.
Yeah, that's a long time. I don't know if I've heard of anyone going for a level that long. 6.5 years.
Yeah, the only proof I have of it is a clip from December 8th of 2021 of me doing TMN for the first time.
Wow. Do you think you're ever going to beat the level?
100%. I've been learning new techniques lately. People have been helping me like on how to abuse start positions like to the fullest potential because they help a lot. Like start positions,
for sure.
Like one of the best things that happen to top play is start position, switcher and all that. And
sure, Mega Hack is goated, man.
Yeah, and yeah, I said springtime, maybe even early summer. Who knows? Maybe I could beat it for the 7-year anniversary of the level being created.
That'd be sick. And I think that goes like a long way for beating levels. This is something that I learned when I was playing Yada a lot was sometimes the click pattern that you thought was the best click pattern, you're like, you know what? Well, some other people, they don't do it like this, but I do it like this because it works for me.
Yeah.
You know? Sometimes it's not the most efficient and best way to do it, and you just gotta put in the effort. And it sucks to put in the effort because relearning something takes a while to get it into your muscle memory.
Yeah.
But sometimes you gotta suck up the pride and just relearn it in a different way. Because I had to do that with Yada. I had to relearn this ship part right after the drop. It just kept on killing me, and people said that's not one of the harder parts of the level, bro. Why are you dying there? But I don't know why. It was because I had my red icon on a red background. I had to switch my icon to blue, but I also had to like, there's this like kind of block you can land on, and normally I just straight flew through it, but I just like started aiming for the block to land on, and then like kind of bouncing off it and flying, and then it was like 100% consistent. But it took me like, why did it take me months to suck up the pride and just be like, part that's killing you, maybe we should just sit down for an hour with it and just figure things out. And like I did, and then I got so good at it. But I was so long of doing that part wrong that I wasted so many attempts. Like, what an idiot, you know? So good advice is like, and once I started doing Sonic Wave, I started like, I went into that being like, okay, let's change the pattern if it's not working. And I got much better, quicker at it, just going in with that flexible mentality.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like you gotta be flexible. Even though the first way you practice it seems to be the best, there's probably a various other possibilities of click patterns you can do to get through there.
Yeah. Yeah, I am definitely a victim of people telling me, why don't you do it this way? And I'm like, oh, this way is better for me. And then I do the other way that they're recommending. And I'm like, oh my God, it's like, I'm getting past this 90% of the time compared to the 65% that I was getting past it like before.
That's right, man. Yeah, but it sucks because it's definitely a moment where you got to suck up the pride and be like, well, yeah, that click pattern that I made, it's actually just dog water, bro.